welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Taste the Love. It's been a minute, but I'm back, guys. And this evening, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make lemon cream tilapia fish. And I baked this fish. But guys, definitely stick around because this came out very, very delicious. I was actually surprised how much I love this because I'm not a really big fish eater. But I really did love the lemon cream sauce that I put over this fish. So if you guys love seafood, if you love fish, definitely stick around for this recipe. You don't want to miss out on this. So I already rinsed and washed the fish off. So I went ahead and placed down some saran wrap because I figured it would be easier to season up the fish this way. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by seasoning the fish. I'm going to start off by using some Goya adobo seasoning. I love to use this for my fish. And then I'm going to use some paprika. I actually recently just started using paprika to season a lot of my meats, and I really like the flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and use some paprika. And after I use the paprika, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some Himalayan salt. We love the Himalayan salt around here in our household. We rarely ever use the, I think it's the regular salt that people use. Now we're going to start with the seasoning oil. We're going to use some seasoning oil. We're going to use some of that. And lastly, I am going to use some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. This is actually one of my favorite seasonings that I like to use. It's good for pretty much any meat. It's already looking good, guys. It's seasoned really well. And I typically, like I told you guys, I'm not a big fish eater, but I was asking my wife, what could we do with some tilapia fish? I'm trying to look at a recipe, and I've looked up some recipes. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do a lemon cream fish. And I surprised her with this recipe, and she really, really loved it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and cut the oven on 350 because we're gonna bake this fish for about, I say 25 to 30 minutes on 350. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven now. Now it is time to make the lemon cream sauce, guys, and this is very, very simple. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and cut the stove on high, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use heavy cream. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think it was about a cup. We're gonna see about how much this is. I believe it was a cup of the heavy whipping cream. If it wasn't a cup, it was a little bit more. Yeah, it's about a cup. So we're gonna use a cup or a little bit more than a cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're gonna bring these ingredients to a boil. But we're gonna go ahead and add in the heavy whipping cream right now. So we're not going to use too much salt, but we're going to put a little bit of Himalayan salt in the sauce. All right, guys, now this part, we're going to use some Dijon mustard, and I did about 2 to 3 tablespoons of this, and this is what's going to be the thickener for the sauce. So you're going to want to make sure you use some Dijon mustard. So I did about 2 to 3 tablespoons, give or take, of Dijon mustard. So now we are going to throw in about a half a stick of butter. So before I add in the lemon juice, I'm gonna go ahead and bring all these ingredients to a boil first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the lemon juice. Also guys, please don't forget, once you bring all these ingredients to a boil, definitely cut the heat down to low or simmer because you don't want to burn this. It's easily can be burnt, so definitely turn the heat down to low to simmer because you don't want to burn it. So now it's time to add in the lemon juice. And I guess if you guys want, you can use fresh lemons, but I really didn't have that on hand at my house. So I just went ahead and added in some lemon juice. I'm gonna do a couple of drops of this. You don't wanna overdo it, but you don't wanna underdo it either because it is supposed to be lemon flavor. So I just add in a little bit and then I kind of taste it and see, if I need more. Can't take it away, but once I tasted it, I realized that it was good and I didn't need to add any more. So if you guys are a little bit worried about if it's gonna have too much of a tangy taste, just add a little bit, taste it. If it's not enough, then add more. I would suggest that, but the way I do things, I don't measure. I kind of just go ahead. I kind of know what I'm doing, so that's kind of how I do it. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this content right now. And if you are, definitely please give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pan the fish up and get ready to drench the fish with the lemon sauce, or the lemon cream sauce, I would say. So we're gonna go ahead and pour the lemon cream sauce because it is now done over the fish. All right, guys, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put this in the oven on 350 and let this bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. And we're gonna just let it do its thing. So now that the fish is done, I cut up some parsley and I'm gonna go ahead and garnish it. I'm gonna go ahead and garnish the fish with some parsley. It came out really well, definitely looks good. Look at this, guys. It definitely came out creamy like I love. I was a little bit nervous about how this would come out because I never made this recipe before, but I'm so glad it came out great. And look at this perfect meal. We paired this with brown rice and sauteed broccoli. If you guys have enjoyed this content, don't forget, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching.